Everything is going smooth. I'm editing. Thought I'd jump on here real quick on the Vertical Live and give you guys a nice short tip and update. So, as far as the tip goes today, right off the bat, I like to give my tips right up front. I'm talking today again about acting, about auditions. And I will create a longer video, but this tip is going to be about getting prepared when you first receive your sides. Now, the sides are part of the script that they want you to audition from. So the very first thing you do, I know it seems simple, I know it seems obvious, you read everything that's sent to you. Here's an example of myself. I have a manager and I have an agent. They both sometimes send me different content, however they format it when I get an audition. So the first thing I do, if I get the agent's stuff first, I read everything in the email. I look at the manager's email. I read everything in the email. Then I follow the links that they send me to the content. I go to the content that's usually from the casting people, and I read everything there. Then on the desktop of my computer, I create a folder, and I name it the audition name. Then I download everything I get from my agent and my manager into that folder on my desktop. And then I go through the sides. I look, first of all, I jump to see what my lines are. And I look to see what the scene is about. Then I stop after I read that and I read the whole scene front to back. And that's how I initially get prepared for my auditions. Now let me tell you what I did last week. What was it, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, I made a mistake. I didn't read my audition scene close enough. It was for a major network television series, and it turned out half bad for me because I didn't follow my own rules. I read the first page of the audition scene, and I thought that was the whole scene because that scene had a conclusion. And I neglected to look to see. I still can't figure out what I did. When I make a mistake, I always like to go back and analyze it to see what I did wrong so I won't do it again. But I still can't realize what I did wrong. Maybe I was just moving too fast. But anyway, what I didn't do, I didn't read the complete audition sides, the document they sent me with the dialogue. And I thought it was one page. And that's what I did in the audition. I turned in one page. And then maybe 2 days later, the casting director contacted my agent and said they liked me, but they wanted me to do the rest of the audition. I only did the first page. And I was out. I wasn't home. I was away from home. And I was still going to do it. I was going to do it on my cell phone because I had the content saved. That's why you save the content. I had it all saved. But about a minute or 2 minutes later, the casting director contacted my agent and said, don't worry about the audition. Just send his latest acting reel. And that was my mistake. Rushing, not following my own rules, not reading all the material before I jumped right into it. I was excited because the show was a big show, and I liked the show the first season. I watched it and jumped right into it and didn't do the complete audition. But they liked me enough to call my agent and ask for the rest of the scene. They knew I had made a mistake, but if they didn't like me, they wouldn't have called. So I have to slow down. I have to pay attention. I learn from my mistakes. And I don't know if I made that mistake in the past. I've been doing this for 35 years, over 35 years on the acting part. And I probably made that mistake before, but I don't remember it. It probably was a long time ago. But for you, this tip is to read everything that's sent to you thorough before you start working on the scene. Now, this was a role I could have booked. It was probably a 1 or 2 day role in a major network series, a day player. That's what I am, a character actor. I do day player roles, 1 or 2 days, 3 days. And I screwed up, plain and simple. Didn't read all the material before I started working on the scene. So just a warning to you and a tip, make sure you read everything that's sent to you closely and pay attention to what they send you. Follow the rules when you submit, because you don't want to take all the time and effort to submit for the audition and then you do something that they didn't want you to do, or you do it wrong because you're rushing or you're not paying attention, and that looks bad. And they don't want to, the casting people don't want to send actors to the producers who don't follow directions or can't follow directions or won't follow directions. So again, it was my mistake for not paying attention. Who knows? I could have booked the role. But I'm looking at the sunny side. They liked me enough to make that call to my agent and ask for more material because they knew I made a mistake. They knew I did something wrong. They could see I had a track record in this business and I know what the correct thing to do. I made a mistake. They saw it, but probably with someone else just as good or better than me. And they just decided, let's cast this person. He sent everything in. So learn from my mistake. Read everything that's sent to you. Take your time. Read it thoroughly and act upon it. So what I'm working on now, I'm back to editing. I've made some more edits to the project I'm working for the acting instructor who has his business in New Jersey. He's a longtime client, a longtime friend. We produced a number of movies together in the early 2000s, and we just had a lot of them distributed. You can find them on Internet Movie Database. You find my information below, James Adam Tucker, if you want to check out some of the work I've done in the past. And please go to my channel. Oh, I want to thank everybody. I got to thank everybody. A big round of applause for all of the help, and thank you. Honest, heartfelt thank you for everyone who subscribed to my channel. I know you guys didn't know who I was. You didn't know what I was talking about. At the beginning, my videos were pretty rocky. I'm getting better, and my goal is to continue to improve. I have some videos coming up, and I'm going to make those better. I'm going to keep improving so you guys can get the information I'm trying to give out, but also you can enjoy it. I want to grab the main thing about my goal to improve, I'll give you a little inside tip of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make my hook at the beginning of the video, each video, and I'm talking about my horizontal video, not these vertical shorts that I do where I just jump on and I'm kind of relaxed and I'm flying off the cuff and I'm talking to you guys because I want you to come to my channel. I want you to see who I am. I want you to see that I have information, that I know what I'm talking about. And if you're interested in acting, directing, or editing, I have some information for you. And I love to answer questions. So shoot me an email if you have any questions. All that's down in the description. But my tip for myself, one of the things I want to focus on is my hook when I start my videos. When I start, I want to grab your attention so I can pull you in so you'll watch more of the video. My retention is not as where it should be, and I want to raise that up. I want to get you guys to go to my channel and look at some of my long form videos. I have some good information in there. I thank you all for looking at my shorts, and your shorts, guess what you've done? You've put me over 1,000 subscribers by coming to watching me and sharing my videos, liking them, commenting, and I appreciate it. I answer all the comments, I answer the emails, and I appreciate that. This is an honest openness because I want to succeed here on YouTube, and I can only succeed with your help. And I thank you, each and every one of you. I'm talking to you, and you sitting right back there in the back. Thank you. Thank you for helping me get over 1,000 subscribers. It was a goal, and I made that goal. Now I'm working on my watch hours, and only you can help me build up my watch hours. So thank you. Thank you. So go to my channel, look at some of my videos. I'm sorry I can't see the comments down here. On Sundays, I do a question and answer where I answer comments, and I might change that up a little bit. I'm still going to answer comments, but it's going to be question and answer, and then there's also going to be topics, more topics. So that's going to be still on Sunday at noon, Pacific time, California time. But I encourage you, I ask you to shoot me an email if you're working on any individual projects. Right now I'm doing free consulting to thank you guys for helping me get to 1,000 subscribers. I'll answer any questions, send it by email about acting, directing, or editing. I've done over 25 feature films. Many of them have been distributed back in the day of DVD and direct-to-video and Netflix mailing out CDs. I did a lot of those feature films, directed, and done a lot of acting over the years, character actor in major films, television series, shows. You can go find me at Internet Movie Database or go to my channel and find my information in the link below. Lots of ways to contact me, or just a good old-fashioned Google search, James Adam Tucker. And you'll see all the stuff that I've done, and I love sharing it here for new people. Most of my stuff, all of my stuff really, is geared towards people thinking about getting into this business, or people who just started, or friends or family who are thinking about it, I love to share. I love to share this information. It's all grinding around here. And so I want to give it away. I want to give it away. It helps build my YouTube channel, helps build my presence, because my goal is to create more content here on YouTube. You'll notice if you go to my channel, and you've probably seen episodes, I've started creating a series called Tammy, Actress Writer. Tammy, Actress Writer. And you'll see short little episodes that I've been creating with artificial intelligence generated video. I like how it looks. Again, I'm the guy that's been telling you, don't fear artificial intelligence. It's just a tool. And it is. It's just a tool to make more content. And I write the stories, and I actually direct it by using the artificial intelligence generated video. So take a look at some of it. Tell me what you think. Leave some comments. There's a playlist there, Tammy, Actress Writer. You can search that here on YouTube. You can go to my link below. You'll find that on my channel in the playlist. And I hope you guys take a look at that. Each episode is very short. Each episode is very short, not a big commitment of time. 16 seconds. So it's kind of fragmented episodes, kind of what you would see in the old days of a comic strip. But it's actual video. It's actual video. And it looks good. Still has that consistency problem where sometimes my characters change, their clothes change, their wardrobe change. But I decided to go forward with it because, like I said, this is a tool. It's new. It's still in beta. I don't care what any of these people out here, these millionaire developers and content generators that make the program, that are behind it, that create these programs, it's not completely consistent. No. It's not consistent, no matter what you do. It changes stuff. And I'm going to do some videos on, I've been saving all the failed generations. So I'm going to do some videos on that and talk about why this one didn't work, what I was going for, how I tried to prompt it. So I'm going to prompt it. So I'm going to give you that information. That's all part of what I talk about, acting, directing, and editing. Because really what it is directing using artificial intelligence video. So I did a video the other day on timeline prompting, and that's a new term. I didn't coin it, but it's a new term, and it does make sense because you're directing the video generation, or you're trying to direct, because bottom line is the artificial intelligence gives you what it wants. No matter how many fancy prompts you write or how detailed you get, you don't get exactly what you want in the scene. And as a director, as an actor, as an editor, 35, 40 years of my life creating content, I want what I want. And that's what all directors do. I don't care if you're working with a $1 budget or you're working with a $50 million budget. When you're directing and you're working with actors and you're collaborating with creative people in the entertainment business and you're creating content, you want what you want. You want what your budget can give you. But now, artificial intelligence generating the video, it's still new again. It's beta. And it gives you what it wants. You can tell it what you want. You can try and finesse it, but ultimately it does what it wants. And it has limits. You can't do this. You can't say that. You can't do this. That's too suggestive, or that's violence, or that will hurt somebody's feelings, or that. So I laugh sometimes, but I like it. I like working with it. I can do things from my mind into video much quicker than ever in my whole 35, 40-year career. But again, it's not giving me exactly what I want. So take a look at my series, Tammy, Actress Writer. You'll see where it's going. You'll see it in its infancy. I'm working on a new episode now. I've got a bunch of episodes up there already. Take a look. Give me some comments. Give me some feedback. Tell me what you'd like to see happen in the episodes, because I can do anything. That's the beauty of it. I can do anything. And you'll see the problems. You'll see the character inconsistencies. You'll see like right now I'm struggling with a voice inconsistency, where all of a sudden everything worked perfect. The shot worked perfect. The panning, the zooming, the lighting, the wardrobe. And then all of a sudden, for some reason, they gave my lead character a British accent. I'm like, what? So, but I still like it. I'm still going to use it. I'm still going to learn it. And I'm still going to tell you to learn it, especially if you're young. This is the future. You are on the forefront. Learn it. if you're into any kind of business, because artificial intelligence is going to affect every business in the marketplace. Tell your kids. If you're too old or you're past it, tell your kids about artificial intelligence. Start teaching them how to use it. Start teaching them what it is, because it's going to be involved with every business, no matter what. Lawyers, doctors, teachers, nurses, any kind of career. You're going to have the ability to write prompts, work with artificial intelligence, bounce ideas off of it, no matter what field you're in. No matter, listen to what I'm saying, no matter what field you're in, it's going to be inescapable, because employers will not put up with people not knowing something, because there's no reason for you not to know it. It's right on the cell phone you have. If you're doing a job, it's going to be part of your job. If you're a carpenter and you need to figure out, how to use a certain new tool, or you need to figure out, how do I find out where the wires are behind this wall before I cut into it? There's going to be questions you can ask, simple questions you can ask artificial intelligence, and it will tell you the answer. You have to verify it to make sure it's correct. It's not always correct. It's not always right, but it's a tool, a new tool that and I'm talking about the human race. I'm not just talking about us Americans. I'm not just talking now about actors, directors, or editors. I'm talking about everybody. There's going to be artificial intelligence used in every job. You need to learn about it. I'm not going to get on that high horse, but you need to learn about it. I'm going to do more videos on that. And again, thanks for stopping by. Please go to my channel, take a look at some of my content, and watch some of my playlists. That's going to really help me. And I thank you again for helping me get over 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate it. You're helping me reach my goal, because this is a great business opportunity for me. My business has pivoted all online over the years. I used to create videos for all kinds of businesses. And now I mostly create video that ends up here online. So why not be here online, where I can talk about my business, I can help people, I can solicit new clients. I'm a consultant, and that's going to be part of my offering here down the line on YouTube, where I'll help you directly with your independent project, advise you. If you need an hour, you need one day, if you need me to be in your pocket during the shoot and you ask me ideas, I'll be able to do that. That's the beauty of this technology. I can be anywhere in the world and give you tips and tricks to help you make your project better. And it won't be coming from artificial intelligence. It'll be coming from a person who's actually done it. And beforehand, I'll find out if I'm the person for your job. Can I help you? I'm not going to BS you. If I'm not right for your project, I'll tell you I'll have to take a pass on this. And I'll refer you to someone else, or give you guidance on how to find someone else. But that's in the future. But for now, please go to my channel, look at some of my content, check out Tammy, writer, actress, the series I've created. Working today later on today, I'll be creating a longer episode, my first 30-second episode. So I'm going to start from this point on, I'm going to start with 30-second episodes. I'll probably create one a week, or maybe two a week if I feel like it. And I have another series behind that. But I'm going to go forward with Tammy and see how the response is, because I'm really drawn to that character. She's an actress, a child actress who acted as an adult, and now she's actress and a writer, and she's got 3 deals with major streaming networks. And it's a comedy, and all the hilarity and behind the scenes of creating content that appears like on Netflix or Hulu or HBO. Creating those shows, because there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. And as an actor, I've worked on a lot of that content. So I've had my eyes seeing what's going on in real life behind the scenes. And I have some friends who are very successful. And we talk. I'm not using any names, but the same stuff happens on every show, because people are behind it. Human beings are still behind it. AI hasn't replaced everybody yet as decision makers and showrunners and actors and actresses. That might come one day. But I'm going to wrap this up now. I'm close enough to that 20-minute mark, and I don't like to go too long on the vertical lives because I know you guys, I can't hold your attention for that long. But thanks a lot for stopping by today. Go to my channel, look at some of my content, playlists. Put them on, let them play in the background. I prefer you watch it, but every little bit of watch hours that you can help me gain, I appreciate it. I do. is going to help me continue to build this channel and continue to create more and more content. First series is underway. I'm very happy. Pat myself on the back. All right, I'll see you on the next one.